I watched a really good video that I think you said it was posted about a year ago with Russ Millions.
Yep.
And I've heard his music, but I didn't really know too much about this guy until I started listening to him. And he seems like a really, really nice guy. And he really adores you guys because he kept on saying, you know, you're the best jewelers in the UK. How did you come across someone like Russ Millions?
We came across him through a client of ours who then recommended us through word of mouth, basically, saying go and use these guys. They're very trustworthy, good prices, good service. And yeah, that's how we met him. And from then we built a massive relationship.
I think when he was buying jewellery before of other companies, he wasn't getting the right treatment that he was looking for. He wasn't getting the right service, products. I don't think he had that connection with them. And to be honest with you, a lot of our celebrity clients now, including Russ, they've become like a friend, like literally phone on all the time. Can we do this? Can we do that? Can we swap this? Can we swap that? I want after this. I'm after. Like it never ends. It sort of becomes part of the Kettle Kids family, to be honest with you. All the clients, and with him, it's just like find someone who's obsessed with watches and jewellery. You find someone who's on the main stage. Like he had a #1 single worldwide a couple of years ago. So like he was all over the world with watches and jewellery. They bought off us, and we was like, this is cool. Like this is what we want to do.
The interesting thing about the YouTube video I watched with him, and he was kind of narrating it along with you guys and going through his watch collection and jewelry collection. A lot of people I meet, certainly in the art space, are normally like kind of collectors who are from the business world and a little bit more kind of private. But the good thing about someone like a rapper or a music artist, they're kind of forward facing a lot more, and they're kind of open with the fact that how much money they spend on certain things. And it was nice to hear the amount of...
I think they're a bit like that because they come from nothing.
Yeah, and I also think it helps. I actually think that stance they take probably helps them in their career.
100%.
Whereas if he was a banker and he was saying that sort of stuff, I think that would actually work against him because
it's the industry we're in, isn't it?
It's the industry.
Yeah, that's what it is. He's in the rap industry. He needs to be out there. Do you know what I mean? And that's what he is. He's a cool...
Needs eyeballs on him, right? In order to sell his music.
That's it.
How much do you think he's actually spent with you guys?
Realistically, I would say about £1.2 million, something like that, roughly.
Yeah, over £1 million.
Yeah, over £1 million.
And would you say he's your biggest client, or do you have bigger clients?
He's one of our biggest clients.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And can you list like any other celebrities that you deal with?
We've got plenty of footballers, but like going back to it, footballers like to stay quite private in opposed to being out there. We've got a lot of also collectors, watch enthusiasts. I wouldn't say investors, but I'd say watch enthusiasts. We've got one guy. He's bought maybe 20 watches of us. Just one guy over the last few years. It's countless amount of celebrities.
Countless amounts. But a lot of people don't like to, like you said, different industries. Like the rappers, they like to be known. The footballers don't want to be known. They want to keep it on the low. The businessmen don't want to be known. So
we just made 2 custom pieces over the last 6 months. One for Drake, that was commissioned by another celebrity. We went to Miami and dropped that off to him.
To Drake?
Yeah.
What was he like to meet?
Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's got mad energy around him.
He's shining.
Yeah.
Got a good,
That sort of stuff inspires us. Do you know, like when you meet someone like that who's on like the next level to what we're trying to do in another world, but you've got respect for what he's done. You've got respect of how he carries on.
So you made the jewelry via one of the connections, and then the first time you actually met Drake is when you dropped off the piece of customized jewelry to him.
In Miami at his birthday party.
Yeah, literally, it was a whirlwind. We was like,
that's good stuff, man.
We turned up in Miami. Well, we literally had like 2-3 days notice. We got permission to make it by a Jamaican music artist called Popcorn, who's now a very, very close friend of ours. And
that's whose show I'm going to this evening. Yeah,
we can't
let the missus down.
We count him as part of our family. And he said, "Listen, we need to make this piece for Drake because his birthday coming up. I want you guys to make it for him and fly out to Miami at his birthday party." And that's what we did. We turned up in Miami.
Yeah. We do get commissioned some pieces like that, and from that it just sort of evolves, and you just create another network. Like we done that in October, and then in January, Popcorn invited us to go to Jamaica. So I was in the States, and then I flew from the States over to Jamaica, and he looked after us over in Jamaica for a week, and that was like next level.
Okay, the jewelry aspect of stuff, would you say it's mostly chains, or is it other things like glasses, bracelets, etc.?
Mainly for the wrappers and stuff like that, it's mainly chains and custom pendants. So a custom pendant is what sits on the chain. So it's basically made unique just for this one person. So each pendant you make is basically a one of one, because you can't remake it. It's for that person, and you go through a whole design thing to get it to where it needs to be for them to be happy. And the process takes a long time. It takes probably, we'd like to say 6 to 8 weeks, but it normally goes on for about 12 weeks because you need to get it perfect.
All the changes.
Yeah. But yeah, we do sell bespoke made glasses, bracelets, chains, pendants, but we mainly we're selling at the moment, I would say chains and bracelets.
Chains and bracelets, yeah.